Welcome to the Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy back on Scott the Man Rushing.
And I'm Big Salim the Man.
We got Woodrow Star with us,
Yes,
special guest, man.
Yes,
Dro,
sir.
so
Pleasure.
we've been seeing these hats, man. We've been seeing these hats all. Hey, bro came back with all the gifts, man. We've been seeing these hats. What's the word with these hats, man? Put us into them. What's going on with
so the hats is actually, I own Wizard Blade Cuts out in Berwyn. It's a barbershop. So what I do, I try to support people that come through my shop. So I got this guy that comes through there, and he sells like 80s and 90s shit. So it's like, where he get this shit from, bro, I don't know. Only thing I know is the brother come to my barbershop. He tried to, make a couple dollars. And I just felt like I wanted to support him. So while I had the hats, I know my brother's here, and, Ejilla Beats. I know we all grew up in the 90s, so it's like, man, even if you don't wear the motherfucker, just to have it to show your grandkids or some shit or your kids, like, and this is what our style used to be, like, this how we jade down. And it was quite different, in eras.
Do you got any brother information you can shout him out? Any of his contact information?
Actually, I don't. I mean, you know how them dudes in the barbershop do. They pop up. They don't. They come out of nowhere, They just get merch when they get merch, and they slide on through. So
I love it though. Black Wall Street, man. It's really a mentality, man. I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than rap. It was never about the brick and mortar. It was about the psychology. And one brother shopping with another brother. That's how we keep the dollars in the community, and we get into the economics, man.
So if y'all in barbershops, man, the dudes come in the barbershops and they selling stuff, man, help them out, bro.
Yeah, let the dollar circulate. Let it circulate.
Keep it in the community, Joe. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Help them out, bro.
That's it right there. So this segment is called Bears Talk. And the Bears, they lost again,
The Bears.
What's going on with the Bears, I told y'all, I'm gonna stand on the table and do my I told y'all dance.
Man. Before I start talking about what's going on with the Bears, please make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment.
I like how you said that, like you just gonna get some bad news. He
He
read the doctor chart. He gonna give us some bad news.
This is what I'm saying. It's later on. It's later on in the week. I'm more focused on the next game right now. We at home against Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
Playoff kind of starts now for us. I feel like we had a good game last week. Actually, a wonderful game. It wasn't like the players didn't show up and show out. You know what it was. It was the coach doing crazy plays. But everybody know what happened already, so I ain't gonna get into that because y'all been hitting it all week. What I will say is that I'm moving forward. I'm liking when I'm sitting with Thomas Brown. He going crazy on the offense. We look like a much better offensive team. That's gonna keep our defense on the sideline now. Once that start happening, we kick the field goals when we're supposed to kick the field goals. Let's go touchdowns. Supposed to go touchdowns. Don't turn the ball over. I feel like the Bears got still a shot to turn this season around. Right. Just take it game by game. We don't, as a Bears fan, you don't think about the future right now. We don't got time to think about the future. We need to think about this next game right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we do a lot on these Sundays as a Chicago Bears fan. Every Sunday you dedicated, especially those first 8 games. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we still in it. And we know how it is. Until you lose 7 games, you ain't out of the playoffs. Right. So for us, we 4-6. We gotta go. Can't do nothing. We gotta just keep winning. And we at home. Let's do it. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's it. You see, we gotta win. Now, can we win? I don't know. Dro, man, Bears. Hold on, wait. Before you get your Bears take, let's get to the history of this Bears, yo. Why you hate the Bears so much first?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Okay, it started back in 1985.
It all roots back to 85.
And when you're a kid, you get traumatized by a lot of shit.
Bears PTSD, a real thing.
Yeah, man. So I hated the song, the Super Bowl Shuffle. I got my ass whooped to that song. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I got my ass whooped while that song was on. And they teased the shit out of me. These are the Bears. And I'm sitting this motherfucker. And so after that, I never liked
when the Bears came on.
Oh,
the games
God.
was boring as shit because they never had a quarterback that give you some excitement and go deep. You know, I mean, I want to see some highlights, man. I want to see some shit. And, you know, they didn't have it. But now, like,
who you like?
I'm kind of easing towards the Bears because I like the Bears, man.
Okay.
I like the Bears. I really do, man. So I got over that traumatization shit.
Okay.
And you know, yeah, I fuck with the Bears. I just wish they'll make better moves than to stick on in there. I thought Caleb would change the game around, but you know, hey man, hopefully.
Looking forward, what you see these next few games. Now, give you a little insight. A few weeks ago, I told Bears could lose out. You know what I'm saying? He act like it wasn't even a possibility that we could lose all of these games. Now three L's later, you know what I'm saying?
It shocked me too. I ain't gonna lie.
2 L's later.
Shocked me too.
Two finna be 3 L's later.
Right.
We back here. How you feel? This Minnesota game, it's a game by game league, turnaround league.
Yeah.
Bears switch this offensive coordinator. We got some competence on at least one side of the ball for sure. We got a brother. His last name Brown. I know he coming with it because he my brother. He even look like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we off the same plantation. So I know how he coming.
Yeah.
Off the top. How you feel about this game?
I think the Bears gonna pull it out. I think I
Word?
really do because I mean, you know, this Bears and Minnesota thing go way back, man. Like that's history right there. So, you know, that's like them playing Green Bay. You know, them games mean something. So
Yeah.
I literally think they learned a lesson from the previous losses, and I think Caleb will come out shooting. I really do.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be some offense how Bears pull it out?
Yeah,
Gotta come out
yeah.
there
And
and
the
play.
defense definitely gonna make a stance as always. It's just little gaps in the D, but you know we'll be all right. The Bears always show up with the defense. We just always need offense to win the damn game. The defense always win games, but at this particular moment with Minnesota, you need some offense, man.
You definitely gonna need some offense.
Yeah.
Bears. Let me get into this Bears talk a little bit. I'm gonna start by where I left off at, where I was segueing at. Thomas Brown. You know, it's a lot of talk around. I've been hearing the rumors, everything. He really should have been. They really should have just fired both of them and just made Thomas Brown the head coach. But he had to fall in line. But the realness of his situation, like how many black offensive coordinators is in the NFL? Black, you rarely ever see a black man with that job, offensive coordinator. You will see a black defensive coordinator. You will see a black head coach, but a black OC calling plays, it's rare in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. Like the last one I can remember was Brian Leftwich, and he never really got a head coaching opportunity that I know of. Right. So just speaking from that aspect right there, I know the Bears, I feel like the Bears might have lucked up, fumbled up, and just found a diamond in the rough in this guy Brown. And he might save these guys jobs at the end of the day. You know, because he interviewed for the offensive coordinator position for Chicago. And they was like, man, you know, we really like you, but we're going to go with this other guy. But, you know, we're going to give you a slot on the team just in case it don't work out. So he was part of the contingency plan in Chicago. Mm-hmm. He was always a part of the contingency plan. And I think they might have waited too late. They might have waited too late to pull him to make the switch because they lost 6 games, like he always say. It's when you lose 7 games. So they got to turn it around right now. And get into the betterverse a little bit. If you rolling them coins over, you took that New England game, they won. You took that Green Bay game, they won. This Minnesota game, the line is even better. This been the best line since. Well, it's actually better than that Green Bay line. So if you trying to roll it over again and take the money line with your boys, the Bears, I think this would be a good opportunity to keep the train rolling because I don't think they can get out of their own way. I think it comes down to another coaching situation where Eberflus step on his own foot again, coach scared again, not coach to win, not coach to lose, just lame duck type of bad play calling attitude. I think he gonna mess it up for him. And that's why I'm at with the Bears. They lose again. They lose this 3rd game at home, and the sky's still falling. But we might have lucked into a good guy.
So far you've been right so far. I mean, you know, might as well keep going with, you know.
Yeah.
You one of those press me up type of guys.
Yeah, full press. Y'all know we talking about the dice match. Full press.
So you know he's jumping up in all his situations.
Yeah,
He did that with the Sox. So I mean, there's nothing I can say about it until the Bears prove him wrong. You know, I've been trying to stay on that same side with y'all. You know, I feel like y'all got the team, but it seems like Eberflus finds a way to mess things up.
Yeah.
I just hope that Brown, being that I like that he's in the booth. But another thing, I like the way his demeanor was in the booth. I like that he could look up and then tell him to give him the plays. I think that's working too. I love that about him.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
real calm, cool, and collective. He just writing down. He ain't dude was shaking his you know.
Oh yeah, he was a shaky
right
play
on
call.
third down. He like he already knew he was like already 3 downs ahead of his time. That's
Yes.
how I felt with him. So
Yes.
I think that the Bears gonna
We can
catch
get
some
some sexy
surprises
football.
if the defense come back to what it was. I don't know where Brisker at. We kind of need Brisker back.
Briscoe's still under concussion protocol. He's still under concussion protocol.
It's been like 8 weeks. He got more.
Yeah, he hurt. He overplayed. He hurt. He out of there. Defense is what it is. We can get into some sexy football y'all want to. And we can talk about how the defensive line is not defensive line. The linebackers is suspect. We can talk about the offense, you know, how the running game, like what we liked about the running game. He actually let Roshan run the ball in situations that one predicted to the defense, like, okay, it's a goal line situation or it's a short yardage situation. He was in the offense on first down, second down some games.
Yeah.
He got the offensive play calling down.
And I think that put a spark in DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, because that 1-2 punch is deadly. But man, we still just, I don't know. I don't think we can get it together. Our coach, I've been taking up for him a long time. I think it's over with, man. I really do think it's over with. We can find a bright spot somewhere else. Who your team, man?
Coaches they gonna go through though, like
it's over with.
I'm tired of seeing a new coach every 2 seasons. Like, dude, pick the right goddamn coach.
It's hot.
And
hot.
I mean, shit. Go for somebody that we know.
We haven't got the right quarterback ever. So you talking about the coach?
And that's like a gap. Like, why is that? Is that a curse or something that we just can't land any like good quarterback? And again, I think Caleb is awesome. I think Justin Fields was definitely you know, I still don't see why he had to go outside of Caleb, but
hey, we can get into Pittsburgh and the Justin Fields thing and how he started and his coach, when he was playing good at, got off to a 6-2 start.
Yeah.
Decided to sit him.
Yeah.
What you think about that coaching move? That's what you get with a black head coach.
Yeah.
You get kahunas.
Yeah.
You get moves like that.
So you see the black and gold.
Yeah, let's get to Pittsburgh. Let's go.
You have to pretty much look at the whole situation from this standpoint. The fact that Justin Fields is a young quarterback and you got this veteran who done been to the big show before. He know how to get there. He know what it takes. He know how to dissect defenses. You know what I'm saying? And he step up when you least expect him to step up. So certain decisions that Justin would make outside of him being up under a guy like Russell, I think Tomlin is a genius for this because we know Russell is on his way out of there. So by the time we put Justin in, Justin got his knowledge of the game and he got Russell's. That's dangerous. That's very, very dangerous. So you're gonna look at Pittsburgh for a long time, Bucko.
That's it right there, man. I think that's it. You got a 1-2 it. I like how that ended right there on the high note.
Hey, just like that.
Man, so
everything he said.
Yeah, this is Bears talk, man. It's perfect because that's what you get with a black coach. You get hard, stern decision making, strong black father attitude, and people fall in line. And that beating around the bush, nice guy, you know, ass kissing shit that the Bears on lately, it ain't working right now. So we got to turn it around, Joe. We got to get mean in the trenches. Until we get mean in the trenches, it's going to be the same fate, man. It's the Weekly Dog Sports Bettor Podcast. Man, let's get to those dogs. And our homie Wood got a special announcement coming up. So stay tuned, stay locked in. Other side of the break, we come with the dogs and a special announcement about my big bro in the building. Wood, baby, yeah!